This is talking about sports activities 3.3F, and here we go. Right, the first one down here. Okay, so we've got your youth club, Sachsenhausen. So euer. Okay. Now youth club is Jugendclub. Yeah. So Jugendclub. So euer Jugendclub Sachsenhausen. Now bieten is to offer. So bietet, because it's just one thing that's been offered. Okay. Now a great and full program. So a great. Now it's program. It's das. Okay. So it's going to be neuter. So we need. I'm just going to put in the wrong word. That's a good start. So I'm going to use toll. Yeah. So toll. Now adjective ending for neuter is es. So ein tolles. Und volles. So voll. Volles. And then program is Programm. So Programm, meine Damen und Herren, wie das. For the summer holidays, für die Sommer. Okay, Sommerferien. Für die Sommerferien, ne? So ist das. Wunderbar. So wunderbar is number 1. So just remember those endings there, agreeing with das Programm, the fact that it's neuter. So that's the finished article. Right. Avoid disappointment. So sorry, I'm going to kind of just hit the screen there a little bit. Okay, technical hitch. So vermeiden is to avoid. So vermeiden. That's the dictionary form of the verb. Now we're talking about giving a command, okay, to a familiar command to a sort of, not to an adult. It's not formal and so on. So we're going to use vermeiden, vermeide as opposed to vermeiden Sie. So vermeide Enttäuschung. So Enttäuschung, meine Damen und Herren. So vermeide Enttäuschung and buche, I suppose you could use. They've got reservere here, reservieren, okay, as opposed to buche, which I suppose you can use. Okay, now your place in time. So in time, your place. That's a real time, manner, place word order thing there. So rechtzeitig, okay, is in time. So rechtzeitig, right in time, if you like. So deinem Platz. So we're using the familiar for your. So dein, okay, part of the do range, if you like. It's part of the do range, right? So let's just tidy this up. I don't really need to, I've got a follow-up slide. Don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. Okay, I've done it. Didn't need to. Look, right. So vermeiden, to avoid. Enttäuschung, disappointment. Right, number 3. Now, I'm not interested in, okay, is quite a different structure in German. Literally, I interest myself for something. So, ich interessiere mich. We'll put that in first of all, okay? Alright, so ich interessiere mich. Just want to double check on something. Alright, nicht. So, ich interessiere mich nicht für. For I'm not interested in. Okay? And for obviously literally meaning for. Yeah? So, now, a day-long hike. Don't actually need here eine. It is feminine because it ends in UNG. UNG nouns are feminine. So you go Tageswanderung. So Tageswanderung, okay, im Taunus. In the Taunus. Ich interessiere mich nicht für Tageswanderung im Taunus. I am not interested in a day-long hike in the Taunus. Alright, and that's one we made earlier. There you go, itchy chin. Right, number 4. So again, we've got this verb here. I did make the point last time with this one. that this is reflexive, sich interessieren für. Okay, to be interested in. Right, now this one I'm not interested in. Okay, it's just another sort of way of doing it. I have no interest in is what we're going to use this time. So I am, I have, ich habe. Okay, I have no interest. So because interest this time is, we're using the noun. So we're using the noun, das Interesse, meaning the interest. So when we deal with translating not, we don't want nicht, we want the German for no in front of a noun, which is kein. And you all knew that, didn't you? So ich habe kein Interesse an. So again, that's an alternative structure to this. Okay, an alternative way of saying I'm not interested in something, or you are interested in something. So ich habe keine Interesse an. Now, a visit to a bowling alley. Again, don't need to translate a here. Okay, so Kegel. So you got Kegelbahn, and then visit is Besuch. Ich habe kein Interesse an Kegelbahnbesuch. Don't know why I said like that, just to give it extra emphasis. Right. So ist das, meine Damen und Herren. Das ist die Antwort für Nummer 4. Right, number 5. I'm interested in handball in the city park. So, okay, this is the third way of expressing interest. So, Handball im Stadtpark. So, im, you got Stadt is town or city. So, Stadtpark, meine Damen und Herren. So this way of doing things, we're going to put this at the front. Here we go. Right, so let's see what happens this time. So handball in the city park, I'm interested. So literally we're going to say interests me. So handball in the city park interests me. So it interests me, we were saying. Okay. Interessiert. Okay, so interests me, mich. Not to me, it's not mir, okay, on this occasion. Right, Handball im Stadtpark interessiert mich. Fußball interessiert mich. Okay, the different things, situations you can use that, yeah. So, ja. So gucken wir. And then number 6, ladies and gents. Nice meaty sentence to work out here. I can't stand tennis in the stadium. So let's go through it. So tennis, I wish it wouldn't do that. So what I'm going to do, there's a way around it, is do that. So tennis im Stadion. So you got tennis and then im Stadion. So Stadion is dieses Wort. Stadion, sorry, Entschuldigung. Should know better. Tennis im Stadion. So if we start that off, set that as the theme, the main theme of the sentence, so to speak. So, tennis im Stadion, I can't stand. So, we've got inversion, so we have to have a verb coming next to it. It's going to be that modal verb. So, it's going to be can. No, I don't know why it's done that. It doesn't matter. Right, we'll correct it in a minute. So, kann ich. So, let's put it back into this script. So, kann ich nicht leiden. So, nicht, and then leiden, stand. Alright? Tennis im Stadion kann ich nicht leiden. Und it is nothing for me. It's not for me. I don't know if we say it means nothing to me. So, don't need to put, we can put es ist, or just say ist. Nichts für mich. So nichts means nothing. So nichts, nothing. Musical, whatever, interlude. Right. Für mich. Let's get that in there. And then für mich. So ist das. Right. Und and ist nicht. Now, my cup of tea, I put my cup of tea. We could also say direct translation from the German. Nicht mein Ding is not my thing. Okay? So, as you know, you can both Both are possible in English. So, ist nicht mein Ding. So ist das, meine Damen und Herren. And das ist eine, das ich früher gemacht habe. It's one that I made earlier. Dankeschön, tschüss. Okay, some of the things that you can use with this, explanation of the methodology. Dankeschön, tschüss.